start the thing, G.
Oh, fuck, I did it again, G.
I'm about to blow. I gotta stay on my hustle, you know that I'm grinding for sure. I came up right from the bottom, now they see me chasing my goals. Now they see me on the go, yeah. Now they see me on the road. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow. I'ma shoot for the stars and we aim for the gold. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the latest favorite time of the week. I'm Ryan, part of the Hustlers podcast. Got lost on the other side. Sup, baby?
Sup, bruh?
How we doing?
Good, G. Good. What's going on?
Nah, nothing, bro. Just balancing life and shit. Pretty busy, but sponsored by Arby. I don't have mine yet. The box is still in transit somewhere. You put it on the boat or something?
Serious, bro? I'm gonna text that full right now.
Thank you to Arby. Arby is a caffeine-free, scientifically proven drink to enhance your cognitive ability. Loss is about to dip away and grab one of his. I've got a bit of water on me. So thank you to Arby for sponsoring. Man, I'm pretty stoked to have them on board, eh? Like they're doing real well, but for them to support like Hustlers Podcast 138, like that's big time.
So cool, bro.
Yeah, bro. I want to make sure that we can do the most for them, eh?
100%. And like people know, we got that code Hustlers20. Use it online and you get 20% off. But that actually helps us, so they know that you're coming from us, and it helps them support the podcast, which helps the podcast keep running. So make sure you jump on it.
You can get it from Countdown. Sometimes you can get it from like Four Squares and shit as well. So go and check out your local. Normally it's by like all the fruit drinks and the egg whites and shit. So I've tried the light sparkling one. I kind of like the just the normal one better. Eh? Have you tried like the powder and the pills and shit? I want to try those as well.
Yeah, I've had not the pills, but I've had the powder, the sparkling, and this one. I think in order of like which ones make me feel the most effect of it. I think the powder I feel the most, and then this close second, and then the sparkling one's probably the least that I feel it. But in terms of taste, probably the sparkling one.
Yeah, nice. Firstly, before we jump to the chase, I want to talk about supporting your mates. Yesterday was on Spotify. It was like Spotify wrap up or something, where you can chuck up on your story on Instagram, like your top 5 artists, your top 5 songs, your top 5 podcasts and shit. My top podcast was Hustlers. Your one was CRM. I think that reflects our brotherhood, our relationship. And again, thank you to everyone who tagged us in your story, who's been listening to not only the latest but the Hustlers in general. I really support you guys. You guys put our numbers up and obviously get us out there as well. So, which is really important for sponsorship like Arby as well. So I just want to touch on that quickly. Lost, any words?
Nah, just grateful, bro. When people put up that that we're the most listened to podcast in a year, like, fuck, you got to be grateful for that, bro. So, I reckon it was crack up when you said
listening to you and I. That's fucked.
Yeah, you got to think that they must have nothing going on in their lives, but. Bro, like just the fact that you sent me that I was your top one, and I was like, oh, Shmeen, that's, and then I went and checked mine because of that, and you were mine. I was like, holy shit.
Speaking of grateful, really grateful for Black Friday. You guys sold out almost everything. Probably like one hoodie is left on the shelf, but the shelves are pretty much clear, collecting dust, waiting for this shipment, delayed, might I add, for summer collection. But yeah, again, Black Friday really, like you guys did a number on the store. We're really happy with how it went, and we're really grateful that you guys can support us. What do you reckon?
Yeah, bro, it was just like as soon as we started it just went crazy, and we ran out of most stuff pretty quickly. And then every time we threw up that there was an extra something lying around, it usually got snapped up pretty quickly. So yeah, grateful for everyone that pulled through. Black Friday obviously is the biggest sort of, I guess, sale thing of the year, I would say, for businesses to do. So I think it's important that we honor that and we give that back to the people. We give them the discounts that they deserve on a Black Friday. So I think we definitely did that. We had 70% off certain things. So Grateful for everyone that pulled through.
Yeah, and I mentioned it earlier, delayed shipping on the summer collection release. Talk a little bit about that, bro. Obviously, coming off a boat, COVID's like mucking heaps of shit up as well. When are you expecting the order to come? And we want to start drip feeding stuff pretty soon, in 15 days. We want stuff out before the party. That's our goal. How are we looking for that?
Yeah, so we got some stuff here now that we can do before the party. We got hats, and if you're watching the latest, I'll give you a little inside scoop. So this is one of them.
A little sneak peek.
So we're running with the Good Times Club. So it's deconstructed, so it's got a few rips on it and stuff, like a dad cap. And so we got 2 of these and 2 trucker caps, which we're gonna drop before the 18th. And then we got some rings as well, but I'll touch on that. So one of the rings came and it was good, and we were really happy with it. The other ring came and it was a lot thinner than what we agreed on with the manufacturer. So I just sort of went to them and said, like, this isn't what we sort of asked for. And I squeezed it hard and I could bend it, bro. And I was like, that's not what we asked for. Like, we asked for thick, solid 95 sterling silver. Like, there's no way I'm not selling that.
Fuck is that?
Bro, like, because some rings are like that, like you buy the rings in store and they're like, you could, if you squeeze them hard, you can bend them and stuff. But like, that's not what we paid for. That's not what we had planned to make.
It's not what we want our customers to be wearing, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I could have probably easily been like, fuck, is what it is. Like, we'll just like work with it, and we'll just, because like we had a pretty high price point, and that definitely wasn't like what I wouldn't feel comfortable selling something like that for the price point that we had planned. And the price point we had planned was based off the price that we paid for them. So
yeah,
it just didn't work. I just told him, and so we're sending them back, and he's making them again.
All of them.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. And
no, sorry, not the 2 types. One type, then he's making all the one type again.
Yeah,
and the other type, the signet rings are good.
Nice. Looking forward to the rings. You did a podcast yesterday with Renee Brown from Arby and Opal. If you don't know Arby and Opal, they're killing it, bro. 18.5K followers on the gram. Explain to us a little bit about them, because before yesterday I hadn't really heard of them, but about it.
You know what's fucked, bro, is like they pretty much they don't really do social media, G. Like, they got like people who wear it and they tag them in it and that sort of stuff. But in terms of like actual social media, like content, like how we have a massive content focus and we make podcasts, we make vlogs, we make all this shit. They don't do any of that shit, bro. Like, none of it. And so, it fucking hurt me in the chest when they do, like, they got double our followers in pretty much the same time frame, and we've put in, but bro, like what they have is a very, how their social media is and how they are is very, aligns very well with how their brand is. So they're called contemporary loungewear and stuff. So, and they do a bit of activewear, but loungewear is what they're known for. And it's very basic and almost your essential kind of things, and it suits them, and that's what their gram looks like as well.
Yeah, like basic colors, like full fucking tracksuits and shit, baggy hoodies, baggy track pants.
Yeah, bro.
Same color, no patterns and shit, which is kind of the end thing. So it's I don't know, a lot of
they're killing a lot more than I thought they were, bro. Like, I didn't realize how well they were actually doing. But like they're in I think maybe she might have said 5 stores or something. They've got their own store. They've had a pop-up store. Or they've had a couple pop-up stores, and they've had a few people throw offers at them for buying the business itself.
Really? How old are they?
So we started in October 2019. They started in June, July, August, September, like 4 or 5 months older than us. They're not older than us, bro.
That tells me that there's so much room for growth outside of the content game, bro.
Massive. 100%.
Massive.
100%. And so, but a lot of the things that she was saying was like really, really hitting home with me. Like, just like things like struggling with the stock and stuff. She said like stock's one of the main things that she's had trouble with, and I was like, holy shit, you're speaking my language. Like that's been my downfall, bro. Like not having the stock there to sell. Like we should have something there all the time, or we should be dropping regularly, like once a month. But like what people don't understand is the whole process, which she does, obviously, because she does it, the whole process that goes into bringing out a collection. We started this shit, the summer collection planning in August, bro. August, September, October, November, December, 4 months ago. And we're still delayed, bro. It's like, that's the kind of like how far ahead you got to be. It's tough, bro. But yeah, so we kind of like we've linked up around. We're gonna have a couple meetings. She thinks and I think that our brands align really well, and like the people that we target to is quite similar. So we think we could do a lot of cool stuff together. A Collab pop-up store on the Mount Main Street next summer for like 3 months is something that got thrown in there that we're going to try to do. So like an Arby and Opal times 138 store, which is, you know, something I'd be so keen on. They're looking at doing like a 3-month pop-up store down in Queenstown for winter. And they're like, you should definitely pull through for that. And even potentially a collab collection. We're going to catch up a bit more, you know, on the Ice project, how Ice does that thing called Soundboard with Jade Spooner.
Yeah.
Bro, random ass, but like I was just like sitting there, and I was thinking like, because we talked about it after, like, oh, we can do some more, like let's do some more podcasts, let's just bounce ideas and things like that. I was sitting there, I was like, fuck, that's so similar to like what Jade Spooner does with Isaac John. Like,
is that her? Like, we could actually her first podcast?
Yeah, bro, pretty much. Yeah, so she's done a couple interviews and she's jumped on someone's podcast. I didn't really understand what she kind of told me about it, but she said pretty much, I guess this is like my first podcast, and I was like, fucking hell. Like imagine like how many people are like I was just saying to her, like, there's gonna be so many people that want to know your story. Like you're not even scratching the surface of what you're capable of.
Bro, that's the fucking exciting thing.
Yeah. So
and the grading thing for us.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking knows our story. God damn, we don't even get half the followers.
But yeah, I think the coolest thing is that like we both understand that we both can help each other. And when you find people that are in the same industry as you, that you're like that, where you're like, fuck, I want to help you grow so you can help me grow and we can help each other grow. I think that's powerful, and I reckon that we're going to do some cool shit with them.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited for that. I think that's a really good opportunity for us. Good opportunity for them as well. Right, imagine in that pop-up store having a couple come through, and 138 aligns with the dude. Let's say the couple is a dude and a girl, right?
Yeah.
Just squaring that away. He vibes with 138 kit and she goes straight to Arby and Opal. Like, you're catering to those needs. Like, that's your target audience right there. All of a sudden you've got like $400 worth of sales out of 2 people. Like
100.
Yeah.
That's cool too, Because like she's saying that like majority of theirs from the start was girls. And so like, but they've slowly pulled it back. So like, it's like 70-30 now. And I said that like majority of ours were male, but now we've sort of pulled it back. I said 60-40, but I'm pretty sure it's 65-35. But like we're almost like exactly the same, but on opposite genders. So
yeah,
I reckon we could do some cool things. I sort of talked to her about what I talked to you about before around trying to go into more basic looking stuff, I guess, because like personally my taste has changed around like really graphic stuff. I like the graphic stuff, and another reason why we did a lot of the graphic stuff was so people would see the brand, people would know what it is. Now I think we've built enough of a name for ourselves where I reckon we can bring stuff out that doesn't need to have 138 on it and shit like that.
Yeah.
Although I like both, but I think there's room for us to do more of that plain basics kind of stuff. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I personally I like all that plain basic stuff. Like I like, for example, I like having a white tee, white socks, white shoes, but just letting like the shorts just like bring out the outfit. Could be like fucking a bright bear, like this blue. Could be like a blue shorts. Like just keeping things real simple. I think when you mix colors, you start to look like it's vibey. Don't get me wrong, but like personally, I don't suit it. I don't really vibe with fashion like that. But I like real simple, real clean, real like comfy. Like for me, fashion is like comfort, bro. I love wearing comfy shit. But yeah, bro. Like I remember probably like 1.5, 2 years ago, I was buying Earls like in every colorway. I can take my money, and I just chuck on like a baggy, like an XL, 2XL AS color tee on it, and it'll just pop, bro. Like, you don't need like. Don't get me wrong, I vibe with this shit too. I reckon that's grouse. But like I'd wear with this, I'd wear like just plain mesh, black or white, probably black. Shorts. Like nothing that takes away from the graphic. Like, but yeah, man. I like even hats, bro. Hats, socks, like just normal accessories, like the 138 socks, black and white. Like people underrate black and white shirt, black and white tops, and then inverted. Like black shirts with white shit on them. So yeah. Anyway, Arby and Opal, good way to scale for both of us. Coming to the summer collection release party, we've talked about it probably the last 6 or 7 episodes, but given the new traffic light system, given COVID and everything that's happening around it, it's looking like our party's going to have to be people who are double vaxxed. Unfortunately, it's not something that we have to do. It's not something that we want to do. It's something that we have to do. We do not align with anything around that topic. We refrain from talking about it. But unfortunately, we've had, and we will probably continue to have a few people pull out for obvious reasons, which is a bit of a bummer because we're looking forward to spending time with all the people that ride with us and support us. But off the back of it, it's giving people who missed out on tickets opportunities to snag one, which we are going to talk about now. We've got 2 tickets to give away. Lost, talk to us about the process around that.
So it's obviously like pretty much sold out now. Like you said, a couple people have pulled out. A couple of them was for the vaccine reason. That's to be transparent around that. That's our venue where we're actually having the party. They are now have moved into the traffic light system, like where they need vaccine passes for people to come in, which is 100% fair enough. And if I was in that same situation, I probably would too, because the other option is pretty much putting yourself out of business, bro. Really. Yeah. So people are having to do what they have to do now. So we have to do what we have to do as well. We gotta run with that. But a couple of people pulled out, but people have snagged tickets up straight away. So there pretty much isn't anything left still. So we are giving away 2 tickets to the sold out party. And it's for people listening to this, really. All you got to do is screenshot this and post it on your story and tag us. And then we're going to put a little post up on our 138 page, tag a mate in that page on who you want to bring. And then we're going to come up with, like, we're going to do a random generator and get like 5 random people or 10. Maybe we'll make it 10. We'll make a top 10. We're going to message you guys individually. We're going to say you made the top 10. We just need your phone numbers. We're going to throw it in a hat. And then latest episode next week, we're going to call the winner on the latest and tell them that they've won a ticket and ask them which mate they're going to take. So you want to recap that? Short and simple.
Yeah. So take a screenshot of the latest, this episode here. Could be Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube. It doesn't matter. Put it on your story, tag us. We will chuck up a post at the start of next week to say, tag a mate who you would bring to the party. We will generate 10. I like the number 10. We'll generate 10 random comments. That'll be 20 people. We'll get your phone numbers. We'll chuck all phone numbers in a hat, and we will pull out one phone number. And we'll call you guys on the latest next week and get your reaction. We'll get a little bit about you and who you are thinking of bringing. So exciting times. Something that I'm looking forward to as well. I think that'll be cool. It'll kind of be like the first kind of interaction with someone outside of 138 about the party. The party's kind of been put on the back burner because we've got heaps of other shit going on, but it's 15 days away, bro. That's epic, G. That's
Bro,
gonna
I'm
come
fucking
around so fast, bro. I'm
pumped.
actually pumped, eh? Like I haven't thought about it in a hot minute, but fuck, it's
I was
gonna
kind
be
of keen to
fun,
get you
man.
down. I don't know, maybe if you remember me messaged you around getting you a exemption,
Hmm.
because I want to get you in the video and shit, and obviously that's hard with you up there. So I
Yeah.
don't know, what is your next sort of when's your next break?
I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off next week. All 4 days are probably fucking moving houses, bro.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's why I've been fletchy. Like even today, Lost calls me this morning, bro. What's our run sheet for the latest? Haven't opened anything regarding the latest for like a week and a half. And I was like, oh fuck, I got a few things down, but what do you reckon? And you just started babbling on. I was like, fuck, say let's keep going.
I knew you didn't have anything, G. You're like, I was like, oh, what else we got on there? Nah, that's pretty much it, G. I was like, pretty much it. Well, everything that I just fucking said, you loser.
Bro, I honestly thought I'd slept in, eh? I thought I'd slept in. I was feeling groggy as fuck, waking up from work, got home at like 2, 3 a.m. And we are meant to run it at 9, running at 11. Thought I'd slept into like 1, bro. I was expecting to have a few missed calls and a few blow ups getting sprayed on the chat, but bro, you know when you think you've slept through your alarm and you fucking check your phone, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And your gut drops, bro. That was me, eh? But then again,
But then it feels mean because you haven't.
Yeah, but then again, you're my boss and I don't really give a fuck. Okay, bro, I want to ask you, how have you found me being away for like the last 2 weeks? Obviously, I haven't really been doing much. Since I've come on board, the work's increased, but I haven't really been there to square it away as well. How have you found it? Have you found like a little bit busier, more stressed?
Yeah, I've been pretty flat, G. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm almost like I'm used to it, like, because before the boys jumped on, like I was pretty much doing it all by myself anyway, so I'm quite used to it now. But yeah, I have noticed the difference in like workload around you not actually being around to do even the little things, just like running the latest and stuff like that, like and posting snippets and then posting it on the gram, or posting little Black Friday snippets and things like that. Like that just takes these tasks off me that I actually don't even have to think about.
Yeah.
It's stuff that you don't realize it actually takes a lot of time up. So
yeah,
I've definitely found it a little bit more difficult, but bro, at the end of the day, you got your main thing and you got to focus on that. So this is my main thing, so I've got to focus on this always. So make do, bro. That's what we keep saying, but we make do with what we've got for now. I think we're doing it all good.
Yeah, I agree. And lastly, just to square off, how are the boys? How are you feeling with the boys been on over the last couple of weeks? Happy with how they're tracking?
Yep. Yes and no. I guess the thing for me at the moment is making sure that I remember that. Well, because I know what they're like, and I know what the boys are like, but I also know that they've got so much potential in certain things. But like one of their main issues is communication, and that's something that I'm.
Why do you think that is, bro?
on.
Why do you think that is? Because I feel like it's just
Yeah.
not them. I feel like it's all young boys, young males.
Yeah,
brown,
it's,
bro,
but
young brown brothers.
Yeah, it is, bro. Communication is in every aspect, I think is poor for like young brown brothers, I reckon, bro. But to be fair, Devontae's been unreal, bro. Like his comms have been mean. We ran a live for Blood Brothers the other night in the studio in here in the office, and it was at 8:00. Like he came down, helped me out with it. 8:00 at night. So yeah, he's been massive, bro. And Beb sort of put it on the back burner because he's also trying to focus on building Blood Brothers as well, which is his, I guess, his side hustle, which is massive for him, bro. So like 100% I understand that. But so at the moment where it sort of stands is it's kind of like the main things going on is your stuff, my stuff, and Devontae's punting club. That's going to be the main things at the moment. Beb's going to jump in on the content. He's going to jump on Devontae's podcast. He's going to jump on mine. He's going to be in the vlogs and all that sort of shit. Kalani's going to try. He says he's going to try start his YouTube show next week with Kehu Butler up first. We talked about that,
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Devontae sort of had talked to me around him talking to them, like saying like, oh, fuck, like you've got to like, you know, keep your like chat up, like, because it's just, you know, he's trying to do something good for us, so like, you know, you gotta do it as well. And I get like that it's hard because everyone's got full-time jobs as well, like they got to go to work every day, and then they've got to come off, and you know, he said that to me, like Devontae said it to me the other day, like, fuck, it is hard to go to work all day and then like have to focus on this. And I was like, bro, 100%, I completely understand that. But remember that I've been in that boat too. Like I worked full 9 to 5s, bro, like 7 till 4:30 at night, go home, have some dinner, and then from like fucking 6 to 11 or 6 till midnight, bro, it was 138. Like that was my days. Like, and oh yeah, but like, you know, you're getting money for that, like that's a good. And I was like, yeah, no, but I didn't work for anything. Like I didn't get any money off it because I had to put it back into the business if I wanted it to grow. And I guess this shit is taught. It's not like, you know, some people don't have that. So like, I don't expect them to like understand that yet, but like, I feel like they will understand it. Like not everyone does this because it's hard, you know, like that's the reason that everyone doesn't do it. Like, you're trying to build here, what you're trying to do here, this is the hardest part. This is for you to aim towards 2, 3, 4, 5 years time. You're doing shit like this for a living. You're making good coin and you're doing something that you turn up every day and it doesn't feel like work because you put the hard work in here. Like that's the kind of mindset you got to have. And I guess that's everything in life, bro. Like Atomic Habits.
I was about to ask you about that. Go on.
Yeah, bro, I'm still pretty slack. I've only got like 50 pages, but even already, bro, I'm like seeing like some mean shit in it, like just stuff that like resonates with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I think Devontae's is gonna go really well from the start. The other boys, they're just gonna jump in content here and there and see how that grows. We'll see.
When's Bears with the boys starting?
Probably next week. If we need to sort like how it's actually logistically gonna run. Like,
you could even throw me on a Zoom, bro.
Yeah. But like at the moment, I'm the only one that knows how to run a live. So, or if we're doing it live, or if we're not, like I need to teach someone to come and be able to run the cameras for us while we do it. So, yeah, we'll be able to sort it. I think that'll be cool, bro. I reckon that'll pop. Beers with the boys.
Yeah, I think it'll be a different round, bro. You and I are talking about like what's going on in 138 here, but there's a whole nother side to us where we just take the person.
Yeah,
this isn't like this is who we are, but fuck, like together, you and I are fucking troublemakers, man. I think people
we'd have to chuck a we'd have to chuck a wee filter on it, bro.
Yeah,
the boys are getting in a bit of trouble.
You guys don't want this in the raw, bro.
Holy shit, bro. We would literally get fucking
I would lose.
hated,
I'll fucking lose my job.
Yeah, you'd lose your job, bro. No cap, you would definitely lose your job. Guaranteed.
It's all a bit of fun. Anyway, that's all for the latest we've got for this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Brought to you by Arby. Go and snag yourself some. We're coming into the summer days. The days are going to be longer. You're going to have to be on your game for longer periods of the day. So go and snag yourself some. Countdown, Pack and Save, fucking Foursquare, wherever you want. Or go and use code Hustlers20 online. Thank you again for everyone who supported Black Friday. We'll see you guys next week on the latest. Hopefully Beers with the Boys will be out soon. And we'll keep you up to date with the rings, jewelry, and the delayed drop. See you guys next week.
Eater.
I'm about to blow. I gotta stay on my hustle, you know that I'm grinding for sure. I came up right from the bottom, now they see me chasing my goals. Now they see me on the go, yeah. Now they see me on the road. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow.